What's going on, guys? Sorry it's been so long since I made a video. I've been traveling and been a bit lazy, but getting back into all the videos this week. Gonna start filming a lot more. Gonna keep putting up content every week. But for this video, we're gonna be talking about why you shouldn't take steroids and why you should stay natural. This isn't like hate towards anyone that takes anything. It's just trying to educate some of the teens out there that are getting into bodybuilding and they see these big guys on Instagram and think, oh, if I take steroids, I'll look like them. And they don't know like side effects of them, the consequences or anything like that. So today I'm just going to discuss why it's good to stay natural when you start out bodybuilding. To start off, when you start working out, the first thing you don't want to think of to put on size is steroids. The first thing you should be thinking of is eating a lot and training hard. When you first start working out, you're going to get beginner gains. If you eat your body weight in protein, you eat a lot, good clean foods, and you eat in a excessive amount, or not like excessive amount, but just a little bit above what you should be eating, you will put on size. You don't need steroids to do that. And if you keep staying consistent with that, and you'll never hit a plateau, so you can just keep doing that. And another thing is, taking steroids won't make you look like a pro bodybuilder. These guys are on lots and lots of stuff, different things, and they also have superior genetics. These pro bodybuilders have crazy genetics. Not everyone has that. Like, if I took stuff, I would not look like them. I have pretty good genetics, but I don't have pro bodybuilder genetics. When you're so young, steroids will mess with your hormones so bad. Us going through puberty, you're still going through puberty to what, like 20? Puberty ends for different people, different times, but your hormones are always changing. And when you're this young, you are full of testosterone, unless you have an issue where you're not. But when you're this young, you are full of testosterone, and the last thing you need is, you don't need any more. And then you're just going to throw off your hormones. You can start balding. Why would you want to start balding this early in life? At least wait till you're 30 or something. And then you can develop gyno. You can develop so much other stuff, like acne, because puberty causes acne. Not for everyone, but for some people. And steroids can cause horrible acne. So you don't want your back looking like a connect the dots map. And then when you first start working out, you also don't want to think about them, because you want to develop a diet down. You want to develop what works best for you, what split works best for you, how many calories you need to eat. You want to make sure you're doing all that stuff before you even ever think about taking that stuff way down the road, if you end up wanting to, which I don't recommend because it's still bad for you. But most people that start taking it, they don't know anything about it. They don't do any research. They don't educate themselves on how to take it, what to take, and all that. So these people take it and they don't get big. They'll put on some size, put on a little more size, but it's nothing crazy because, one, they don't eat enough. Two, they don't train hard enough. They don't know what they're doing. And then they don't sleep enough. And then basically it just goes back to eating. You have to eat a lot to get big, like these guys. They eat a lot. And it's not worth it if you're just new and you don't even have a set way of eating already. You want to make sure you develop this really good diet, or not diet, but eating, so that way you can always be putting on size naturally. I just think this needs to be talked about because of how many kids now take stuff at their age just for a little bit of clout, maybe get a little followers on Instagram or YouTube or something like that. I have no problem with that, but claiming natural and taking stuff is not cool. People get deceived by that. There's a lot of people out there, not talking hate on anyone, that are fake naturals that try to act like they're natural, but they're really not, and they deceive their audience. People are thinking, oh, I can get this big naturally, when you really can't. They take stuff and they have really good genetics. That's why it makes them look that big. And then for a final reason, I guess, about this video is just stay natural, because if you start taking stuff and you come off it later, you have an incident that happens, you injure yourself because of taking them or something like that, you will lose most of your gains. Naturally, you can only put on so much muscle, which is, you can put on quite a bit naturally. But once you pass that limit with taking steroids and stuff, once you come off of it, it's just you lose it. You just come back down, and then if you stop training, stop eating well because if you came off stuff and you don't like how you look or something happened when you were on it, you're just going to go back to you're never going to be going back to normal once you take stuff, and then you just lost all that muscle that you've worked so hard for, and then you've ruined your body with some of the steroids that you were taking. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry, it's just kind of just hopefully a more informational video. We need to educate people out there about steroid use in the bodybuilding community because it's out there. Kids need to know about it. Too many of them are just getting into it and taking it and not knowing what they're doing, and just keep going. You're not going to get big instantly. Keep going. I've been lifting for like 2 years and I'm this big. Nothing crazy, but I've been eating, making sure I eat, train hard. So you can accomplish good stuff naturally. You just got to give it time. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you guys could leave a like, comment down below what you thought about it, your opinion. And then also make sure you subscribe as I'll be uploading every week. Thank you.